These bees are awesome.
Face the final frontier. I'm fixing to get it toe up a little more. Eric Diamond, y'all, come down from Arkansas to help a poor old Mississippi boy learn how to do this right.
Mississippi boy too, just transplanted to Arkansas.
We got a call on this little job here that's in a kind of a tough spot, coming in at the back of this column. So we're about to cut this trim and go in through this ceiling, and when we're done, hopefully we'll put it all back to where you can't really tell we've even been in there. And we're outdoors, but what we're doing right here is we've got painter's plastic on this brick, because see all these little gaps everywhere there's a brick, and we're cutting hardy trim, and I don't want a bunch of white dust in the cracks of their brick. We're trying to keep everything as clean as humanly possible. Can we do it? We'll get it. Like they say on Matt's Off-Road Recovery, we'll get them out.
Might not be pretty.
What'd you say? I might not be pretty?
No, it might not be pretty, but we'll get it done.
Where's that T-square at?
I get to learn what y'all do and how to be a YouTube star.
There you go. I don't know about a star, but you get to learn how to shoot a video, I reckon. Did I ever tell you I hate hardy?
This is proof that Randy still does work.
Yeah.
Y'all just think Pete's the one that does all the work? Y'all are wrong.
Pete just don't like to hold the camera still.
Happen to work for that.
Yeah, hardy don't cut easy.
But cement board will probably cut easier.
Yeah, with a diamond blade, yeah. But you knew that already. Yeah, that did that blade in.
I know everybody on YouTube already knew that.
It's durable and it's solid, but it's brittle. So getting it off in one piece is sometimes a chore and sometimes near impossible.
Sometimes it doesn't make a straight line.
Well, it'll break. It's almost in laminated layers, and it'll start separating and breaking. But I can glue it back up however it comes out. But right now I'm just separating all the seams of caulk and paint just to try to get it off.
You got me looking. I see all kinds of gaps.
Yeah. Yeah, they're on most houses, and most people never pay attention until they get a problem, and they're like, oh my gosh.
Brick homes
I
are
had no clue.
brick homes and board and batten homes. Board and battens are really hard to keep.
Yeah, especially older homes with brick on the bottom and wood on the top. It starts separating right there at that juncture, and most people don't pay attention to it, and that's where a lot of bees go, is between floors.
Unless you want this.
Hammer.
Hammer?
Yeah, thank you. This piece is jointed right here.
Yep, I see it.
It'd be like putting a puzzle back together.
Oh, well, I usually try to lay it out in about the order I took it out if I think about it. If you can't pry them out, cut them.
Put your hand back there again.
Hey, dude. This finger's dead.
You didn't say any kind of word or nothing.
If somebody else gets hurt, I am the noisiest guy in the room. That was the funniest thing that ever happened. When I get hurt, dead silence. It's like, it's on 5 and 1.
It's been used up.
It's gonna have some teeth on it when I'm done, because I'm cutting nails with it. There's that finger.
Where you just hit it?
Ooh, I cut it. I didn't even realize it. Squished it to the bone.
Missing 2 fingernails. You can't. I may need these bees at my house.
Yeah, you do.
Cause they ain't coming out yet.
Y'all
Y'all don't know,
They're right here. I can touch. I'm touching comb right now.
And it's in the
Staying away.
60s.
They're just up on the combs, just
Hanging out.
doing what they do. I don't know where it is, or I'd cut it. It's gotta be it right there.
There was one right there.
I cut that one already. See if I can cut this one without smashing my finger again. Hey look y'all, we had to take a break and run to Lowe's, get some drill bits and some punches. And it's not that we don't come prepared, but you can't have everything for every job. And if you think you can, you're an idiot and you don't do construction work. We got a piece of hardy right here, nice ceiling. It's got some seams in it, so I wasn't scared about cutting as long as my seam was straight. But I got 2 nails right there and right there. If you know anything about hardy, it's incredibly brittle. It breaks really easy. So I cut the trim on both sides. It extends over the trim on both sides, so we got to come down at this corner. We got a nail there, nail there. I didn't have a center punch, so we got a center punch. We're going to punch these nails, drill the heads off of them, and ease that panel down without breaking it. We don't want to try to
Where's the drill?
have to match all this up.
I should have got that out of the truck.
You got the nailer. I was supposed to get the drill. My fault. I'll go get it.
Where's it at? Behind your seat?
So Mr. Ed called us while we were riding back from Lowe's. Won't know what we're doing. He's all up in my business all the time, you know.
Trying to get me to go work for him.
Trying to get Eric to come over to the Abbey, come build cabinets or something. But he didn't have nothing else going on other than to bother us because it's raining.
Consents when you're doing a cutout.
I don't know how he does it. 75% of the time when I'm doing a cutout, he'll call me, "Hey, done that cutout yet?" And he don't know. He don't have my schedule. Somehow he knows.
See if I can get some metal shavings in my
Hey, come look at this.
I can't believe you can just.
This
Right,
is
come
cool.
out.
This is nuts.
Yeah!
he's the jumping one in the family. What do the drones do? I forget.
They make, that's it.
That's it.
They
One
tell
job.
all the secrets of the hive.
One job.
So people say. They keep the secrets of the hive. They
Yeah.
pass it on.
Really.
That's some bull crap.
Once they learn the secret, then they
They're
die.
like an enemy of the Clintons when they learn the secret.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We gotta get above this here. We may have to go above and pull up a board to get up,
Oh, wow.
and then come in below. Come in.
Got a good little pile of beans behind that one, don't
That's Cap Sunny right there.
you can get to a lot of it right there, probably the whole thing right there.
Well, what about, you don't think there's more? No, I know there's more, because I see some back in here too.
Yeah, but I don't think they're inside that center block.
Fresh comb there, really fresh, like what was over here.
Looks like that's just a comb right in between those two.
Yeah, it looks like just in that center, in that space right there.
Think that's it?
I think so.
Really?
There's their entrance. Matches up with their entrance. Looks like it wraps around the right side there.
That's a,
Y'all, we get some of the craziest jobs. This is one of them tiny little things that there ain't no room. And we're hoping we got the whole thing, but you can see the depth of the floor joist. Once we get these cut out, we'll see. We'll give them a break, let them rest as we call it. We'll let them rest and see what the bees do. And if they're piling up out there, we'll keep vacuuming and see where they come from. I think we can reach the whole hive from here though. We've had to knock out a little bit of fur down from this ceiling. A couple of little boards. Pulling out a little bit of honey. Privet hedge is blooming right now, so any honey that's in this is more than likely going to be privet hedge.
another black one.
So, my brother, tell me how it's going up there.
It's tight. It's tight. I still don't know how we can get them up in there. Let's see. There they are. We're going to have to figure that out.
Is it comb or just bees?
It's comb. It's comb.
We might have to just crush it and scrape it out. Or it may just stay and we'll just get bees off of it.
That'll be where the queen hides. Be quick the area and hopefully she runs out.
These are possibly the most docile bees that we've removed this year, that I've removed this year. I've had some pretty rough ones.
If we can find this queen, this is another Randy queen.
It's raining off and on.
Oh yeah.
It's cool, it's 68, 70 degrees, a little bit windy. Nail bar.
Let's see if that'll work.
Does it work?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
There's one in that bucket right there. If I'd known you was going for one.
I thought it was this size with just
Oh, my
this
bad.
on the end.
I was fixing to go to the truck and get that fork from that barbecue set and bend it over.
That would work too.
No stings yet?
None.
Really?
And I dropped a pile of them. Well, I was about to drop that light.
There you go, that's a big comb. Look, Eric's been on the ladder ever since we got the ceiling down. He won't let me up there.
I gotta clean my britches off.
Yeah, it's running down my hand.
I gotta clean my britches off.
Is it?
That's a different tasting.
Is it?
That was different.
Some
Yeah,
earlier honey.
I guess that's different.
Off some spring tie-tie or something.
He was on your eye? Oh, I see him crawling around on me.
That's different. You tasted it?
It is different.
I did just now.
What is that one?
I don't know, but it's good.
It is good.
I can't describe what the other was.
Yeah.
Like the difference, but
Yeah.
that seems like a richer.
It does.
I don't have the right
So
word.
what
They kinda-
happened here?
Drown or crush. Is that an alarm or is that somebody calling you?
That's my phone and my wife.
You better answer.
I couldn't do nothing about that. I was kind of busy.
Pete and his wife calls it the Pete Show. Because I'm the one filming all the time.
It's because every time he gets off the ladder, he got a cigarette in his mouth. He's too busy smoking a cigarette.
I stopped at the gas station to get gas. He's all about go away from the pumps and smoke. I'm like, hey, it's Mississippi. People smoke while they're pumping gas. Oh, that's wrong. I don't do that. He walks over there and stands right next to the propane. And he's got his phone in one hand doing something, the smoke in the other hand. The propane tanks are literally right here with the big flammable sign on it. He came out of the truck, snap, snap, snap. He got back in the truck and I said, look what I got. He goes, oh, dude. He looks at it. He said, I didn't even notice that.
Bella's checking it out now.
I hope she don't get stung.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, sounds like
And
fun.
he said they were underneath a trailer or something, and the dog kept coming and getting the honey out of the bucket.
It was a trash cone bucket, but it had a little bit of honey on it. And he'd come over and reach in and grab a piece and go walk off and eat it and come back for some
That's
more.
funny.
We're letting them build back up again.
And this is where we transition to the 14-inch precision surgical tools for a little bit of reach, because they're back in a hole now.
I let him have it once it got hard.
Yeah. These things are the cheapest knives you can get on Amazon, but when you get them, don't handle that package because it's gonna cut you through the package. So first thing I want to do is scrape it on some concrete or something because I don't need that razor sharp edge.
Right.
But I cut myself every time I get one of these.
I don't know if I'm getting
I think there's one on the driver's door, might be a queen marking cage. I'm not sure where.
Let me go get one.
So is that some more of that dark honey? Oh, this stuff is so good.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
We've been sampling this. We can't tell where it came from. Don't have any clue, but it is really, really good.
Really good.
This is early spring, April 12th, and the privet hedge has just begun to bloom. So this stuff was in before the privet hedge because some of it's capped. I think what you got in that bowl is capped already, isn't it?
Yeah, what I just did.
So I don't know what bloomed this far north of us. We're about an hour and 20 minutes north of my bees, and a little bit of different foliage around here, a little different schedule anyway. But privet hedge is blooming here now, and it's not blooming on the coast yet, so they're a little bit ahead of us here. Really, really good honey. But the last or the first combs that we pulled out that were open do have privet hedge honey in them, and that was a totally different flavor. All right, y'all, we're down to the last of it. You can see from the rounded edge on this. This is back of the hive basically. This is brood combs. This is worker brood, and there's what stage they're at. This is capped worker brood. So this is the oldest brood in the colony. That gives you some indication of how long they've been here. They've had enough time to build up a good amount of honeycomb. Let's walk over here and look at the honeycombs and show you most of what we've taken. Some of it, Eric dropped a big piece on the ground, but this is the honey take right here. Yeah, I had to rat you out right there.
Yeah.
But man, this is just gold right here. Such good stuff.
I ain't gonna tell you who I learned from though.
That's got some brood on it too. This one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it sure does.
That whole thing's a brood comb.
Yeah, don't need that.
Yeah, you don't want to crush that in.
No, I didn't realize that.
So yeah, this is what stage they're at. They've had to have time to build out the combs, lay, and get to this stage. And so from egg to adult on worker bees, it's 21 days.
It was a big swarm.
And here you are, capped, still several days left of development. Here's the older brood right here. Really good view of what stage they're at. This is the older brood. This will be the first to hatch, first to emerge.
Future beekeeper here.
Everybody's cutting in on my work.
It's wild them walking on you.
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Ed, some people just learn faster than others. I don't know what to tell you. Suitless, gloveless.
That's funny.
Rookie. Yeah. Brand new, but no suit, no glove.
Oh, shoot. Some people just born to drink Bud Light.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Can you swear it? Tell?
Yeah, there's nothing in there. It didn't show up earlier when it was full of bees. Well, buddy, you about done?
Whatever you say, you the boss. I'll stay here and vacuum until there ain't no more if you want me to.
We gotta close this back up, put it back together and caulk it. And the sun's gone. This is what we're dealing with, y'all. We got bees just everywhere. And we're still kind of on the queen hunt, but I think she's in the vac. We've been...
Unless she's on my eye.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. We just been sucking up bees. They just keep coming and keep coming. So we still got a good bit of vacuuming to do, but we got to put all this framing and trim back together. And it's getting late. And we got an hour and a half drive home when we're done. All right, y'all, bees from last night. All enjoying the cozy home-like comforts of the everything bee vac. Me and Eric fixing to dump them. We're gonna put a hood on first, so as gentle as they were last night. That was some laid back bees, I tell you what. And I was joking about Mr. Ed being a slow learner because he wears a suit, and we had Gohagen out there, the homeowner, helping us out, suitless, but that's how gentle these bees were.
Got 5 stings altogether, and that's because I had to reach around and squash them.
And I probably got 2 or 3, but it was just because I leaned on bees or whatever. So, but they've been through a vac, and they've been through a vac bucket all night, so we are putting the hood on just in case, because they might be calm still, but chances are they're going to be a little irritated. They usually are when they come out of a vac. Tell me if it's something you experienced after yesterday, having your head up in a hive for 5 hours or whatever it was.
Couldn't move my neck.
When you lay down to close your eyes, do you hear and see bees?
No, I didn't.
No?
I didn't.
That
I've dreamed about bees several times after a full day of work, but I've never.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot. If I'm up in a hive, if I got my head up in a hive all day, when I lay down at night, I still hear them. Or when I get in the shower, sounds like I've got bees on my back or something.
Every time my head was like this.
Yeah, that's tough. That's the tough part. Being up in a little hole like that with your head cocked sideways for hours at a time, and then you try to stand up and you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Neck stiff.
Yeah. Kitchen. Wasn't good. Do we need to wet them down with water or something?
I've got a sugar water sprayer in the back of the truck if you want to hit
it. That'd do anything?
It'll slow them a little bit, but not much. Right now they just want out. Smell it and see if it smells fermented.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Be alright.
Yeah.
Just make them a little drunk. It ain't bad.
That's one thing bad about you. If you got sugar water in a sprayer,
you leave it in the sun, it's definitely gonna.
Go ahead and pull up the screen. Or bump it.
Yeah, either way.
And that's how we do it. There'll be a bunch of them clinging to the inside of the bucket. Just like that. Try to turn the bucket over 180 to get that screen. Get them under the screen rather.
Flip it.
Yeah, flip it, bump it down again. There you go. So, you see, we get a lot of questions about what's the survival rate in a bee vac. Uh-oh. Got one. Alright. Now, I got this eye that's messed up already, but they're not on us. I got my hat off, got my hood off.
I saw her landing on me, but I didn't know if she was gonna get me or not.
So now we got 2 drawn frames in there, and they immediately jumped on that stuff. We could take a few minutes to look pretty clean, but we're just gonna put some frames in it and give them time to rest. And we're just going gently ease some frames down there so we don't crush any. Scoot these over, scoot this one. These Pro Nukes have a stop for the outside of the frames, and if you got a bunch of propolis built up on the frames, they don't fit between those stops, but these frames are pretty clean. So that's at the stop. This frame here's got a good amount of wax on it. Make it smell like home. And that's it.
How many pounds you think
I don't want to overstate the gentleness of these bees, but you saw what we just did. We bumped them down, shook them.
1 sting.
I didn't get any stings. We'll give them a few seconds and then we'll put a lid on it on the vented side. Since this is a Pro Nuke sitting out in the direct sun, we're gonna put some stuff around it. I'll probably put that work platform over the top of it, keep sun off of it, and then we'll lean some of these, there's some top covers. We'll lean some top covers up on the side of it.
Get to sit here till tomorrow morning.
Till tomorrow morning?
Then we head to Arkansas.
And then it'll go to Arkansas.
Yep.
Bring some of these sweet Mississippi bees to the mountains of Arkansas.
Some nice ones. Give me some gentle breeding up in there.
Yeah.
Them hillbilly bees is mean.
I got my Spartanburg beekeeper shirt on. Here's what the bees thought of it. They crap it on my shirt. There's everything bee-vac unboxing. Got a white hose.
It's different.
I think it's got a smooth bore.
Got a spawn hose.
Is it a smooth liner?
Yeah. Sort of. It ain't real smooth, but it's smooth.
Yeah, pretty good. 6 foot hose.
Most of it. Oh, backpack's probably inside of it. Ain't it?
Is it a 6 foot hose?
Yeah, about 7 foot. Guess they got everything in here.
That looks so clean. I forgot what mine looked like when it was new. Yeah, screen on the motor. I need one of those. Or is it, yeah, it's double screen.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna have to add some screen to mine because I've torn my screen.
Freaking hive beetle. You see that bull crap?
Where'd it come from?
Them bees over there.
Oh, I thought it came with the vac.
Free. Backpack. What's this here? What they're throwing in here?
That's probably a controller.
Yep.
Extra controller.
Extra controller.
Yep.
Angled. You use the flat one, don't you?
Yeah, well, I've got some different ones. I do have an angle one, but we were using the flat one yesterday. Charger.
Charger. That's it. What's this? Tells you what all's in it.
Yeah,
How to take care of it.
how to use it, how to take care of it. Mine didn't even come with instructions. He's just like, good luck, bro.
Plug in overnight to ensure your battery's charged.
We were hoping to, this got shipped to my house, and we were hoping to use this today, but we've done 2 16-hour days or better, and my back just couldn't take another one in a row, so we're gonna put off.
We're getting old.
Yeah.
We gotta get that how that seals in there, that felt.
Makes that screen slip in and out real easy.
That's nice. He thought about that.
Let's see if we got a charge on it.
Got a charge.
She sounds pretty.
That thing's quieter than yours.
mine's got about 300 removals on it.
A little quieter than yours.
Mine has run a hive beetle or 2 through it.
That's smooth.
You screw it down, it'll hit a stopping point, and you got to pick it up and screw it down the rest of the way to get a good seal on it, or you'll be running it and wondering why you're not getting a good vacuum. Man, that sounds so smooth. I don't want a new one now. Just kidding, Tony. My old one's still working fine.
But if you want to send a new one,
I won't be mad at you.
that's it. Now I got to do some shopping and get some Dirt Rooster apparel.
There you go. I just noticed you were color coordinated this morning.
Yeah. I'm kind of crazy like that.
I got my brown on and my Spartanburg beekeeper shirt. Yeah, we're fixing to go in here and do some shopping.